So, I have a little confession to make. It all started with a trip to the supermarket. About 2 weeks ago, I saw a Code Lyoko book bundle. 4 books for $5. I remember Code Lyoko as that cartoon where these kids go into a computer to try and save the world. But it turns out I didn't see anything besides season 1 episodes that I sporadically found on TV while I was a bit younger than I am now. So I did some research and found out these books I found are actually a sequel to the TV show. Well, you know what's going to happen next, right? I have to watch it all. But I can't watch it all at once, and I need answers. Yes, they are on Netflix right now, and turns out they're for free on YouTube as well, but I need answers now. So I spoiled myself and looked things up on the Code Lyoko wiki. Well, I know, it is a bad thing to do, but it did find me this program. This, ladies and gentlemen, is IFSCL, or Interface Fictional Simulé de Code Lyoko, which is French and means Code Lyoko Simulated Fictional Interface for those who don't speak French. It's a game that has been and still is in development for the past 10 years by a single person, Alexis Foletto or Immudelki, Immu for short. This game allows you to basically be Jeremy from the cartoon, scanning, virtualizing your friends, combat Zana. There's a whole bunch I haven't even used in the game yet. And the end goal seems to be have a story mode to tell an original story through the events of the series, and a one massive sandboxy mode where things can happen all of a sudden. I don't know when. Right now, there's one chapter, and there is the free mode. So, we are going to play the story mode and see what IFSCL is all about. New game. Okay, Chapter 1, Jeremy Awakens. Okay, so this part of the game is just a 3D walkabout thingamajig that follows the show. We've got our PC. And we are supposed to write in our diary. Let's see if I remember how to do this. We have to enter the date, the 9th of October. A few weeks ago, I was hunting for parts to finish my miniature robots. I couldn't find anything here I could use. I decided to go look for scraps in the abandoned factory, not far from the academy. I figured that I could find plenty of cool old mechanical stuff I left inside that would be useful. And I wasn't disappointed. It was unbelievable. I stumbled onto some sort of complex with an entire computer lab, scanners, and especially this totally intense mainframe. For the moment, I haven't told anyone. It's my little secret. It's the coolest thing that's ever happened to me. And that wasn't all. That night, even though I was scared stiff, I decided to start up the supercomputer. It was the best decision I've ever made. Another good decision would be getting more sleep. I thought I saw someone in front of me on the bridge. I don't know who. And I really hope nobody saw me leaving the park. What do you think of my Jeremy imitation? Okay, so now we are supposed to go find the supercomputer. I mean, the factory. Just looking for parts. Okay, there's a sprint option by holding shift. And of course, not everything is ready. I mean, this game is still being developed by only one person, especially the story mode. And we've got Jim. Ah, Jeremy, still running around looking for robot parts? How did you know? I know everything, Jeremy. My eyes are everywhere. Anyway, I'm happy to see you outside rather than staying in your room behind the screen. I'll let you out for half an hour. Be back in the dorms by then. Okay. Oh, that is the teacher. Let's avoid the teacher. Oh, okay, fine. Let's not avoid the teacher. Maybe she's blind. She is wearing glasses after all. Up there. And there we have Ulrich. Did you hear the news, Jeremy? There's a new guy that's moving into Ulrich's bedroom. What? What are you talking about? You don't know? But the principal told us this morning. He said it at soccer practice, right before a warm up. That's not important. And since when can a new guy show up a month after the beginning of the school year? I don't know, dude. But you have a double bedroom. That was unavoidable. Nah, I'm sure you're joking. Okay, my imitation of the other guys is not that great. I think I have to take a right here. Still amazes me that a scrawny kid like that can pick up the sewer cover like that. Yeah, nobody's following. Enter the manhole. I have no idea what that scene is about. I know this is recreating the end of season 3 episode to put everything back in chronological order. How he discovered the supercomputer, but I don't remember seeing a ghost of Jeremy there. So here's the elevator. Push the button. There we go. Pushing the button more often makes the elevator go up faster. Where will we go? The laboratory. And then we just take a nice elevator ride down. As you can see, everything is still turned off. The monitors, the chairs, the big giant map of Lyoko. Next we have the scanner room. All of this is looking really neat. Here we have the room with the scanners in. Of course, everything is turned off still. I'm stuck behind some wires. We have to go one level down to the supercomputer. And there we go. We see the logo for Lyoko. How did I activate it? Ha! This might be it. There was a button on the wall that was plain in view. Supercomputer panel. Push the button. And that's how easy it is to start a massive supercomputer. We can go back to the laboratory. And everything's booting up. check it out. I can log in using Jeremy's name. Tutorials, exit the interface. Exiting at the interface is by going over here. Hello?
Whoa. What's all this? A video game? Who are you? Where am I? Did you hear what I just said?
Oh, yes, of course. I see you too.
Wow. Well then, dear artificial intelligence, I guess we're gonna have a few things to talk about.
Okay. We can read all this. I already read it. I don't think there's anything added in the video by reading all of this now. If you know the story, you know this
See you
too.
soon.
And we've got a remote CD. So we are going back to the bedroom and see if we can connect up to the supercomputer. No, this is the door. Make sure Jim doesn't see us. This our room? Yes. I have to enter the CD, don't I? Yes. That's over here. Insert CD. Close the CD reader. I don't want to go to sleep. I want to play on the computer. I guess it needs a while to install this program. Hi, Jim. I was totally back in my room last night. Where else do we go than the coffee machine? Einstein, you're a genius. You returned to the past. It works. Of course, we don't have any recollection of it. What are you talking about? Don't you remember anything? You know, the disco ball and the spaghetti cables that attacked us. The disco ball? Yeah, and Lyoko and the supercomputer. You know all about Lyoko? But that's weird. It looks like the return in time didn't quite work on him. Yep, that is indeed what happened in the show as well, since Jeremy hadn't got scanned yet. Okay, use the virtual communication. How did this work? V, come.
Hi.
Hello. So, you don't remember Xena's attack at all? Not really. That return to the past was very effective. I guess you have to scan yourself on Lyoko to keep your memory intact. Yeah, I'm planning on doing that tomorrow night. First, I need to work on your materialization program. So, we basically skipped a bunch of stuff here. Well, you're certain? If you need help, don't hesitate to ask me. Oh, thanks. And then that part will be added later. That was loud. I didn't realize the scan took this long. Why isn't he also virtualizing himself, like to talk with Aelita? I don't know. Maybe it's hard for him. He has a crush on her, but he prefers distance. I don't get it. If you have a crush, you go and talk to her, and voila! Yeah, it's not that easy, Odd. So, how was it? I prefer staying in the laboratory armchair. Just like math classes for me, I'd rather stay in bed than attend them. I'm going upstairs to work on Aelita's materialization program. Oh, wow, so you don't give up that easily. Hey guys, Aelita told me she felt pulsations on Lyoko. She thinks it's Xana. Speak of the devil. I'll go to the lab to transfer you. So now we're getting into the big part of the game. What the game is actually about. Being Jeremy. Okay, let's wake up Yumi. I've got no clue where Odd could be hanging out. I never found him. So, let's take care of this Xana attack. Put it to full screen. Okay, first we have to locate Aelita. We have 7 minutes. We have to locate Aelita. That's virtual map dot Aelita. And now we know she is in the desert. We can actually control her. We can tell her to go up the tower. And to code Lyoko, go down the tower. But it's not the activated tower, so we need to get her to... Let's see... that tower, but it's quite dangerous for her. So we need to bring our friends. So we need to start the transfer protocol. Just close all this. I've already read them, not that I know all of them by heart. And we need to start transferring. We start transfer.Yumi. That puts Uni in the scanner. Transfer.Ulrich. Then we need to start the scanner. We type scan.Yumi. Scan.Ulrich. And then we need to virtualize them, but first we need to tell them where to. In this case, we will virtualize them to Aelita. And then virt.exe to virtualize. And we have just sent our friends to Lyoko. Okay. We can already see some enemies coming in there. We need to get to this tower, which is tower 9. Tell her to get out. Locations tower 9. Locations tower 9. Locations tower 9. I didn't actually hit this one. Now everybody is on their way to tower 9, but you should stop because you're too far ahead. Go back, go back. Ooh. Okay, Ulrich is also here. I need her to stay in the cocoon. And Yumi has arrived as well. Impact. And that'll finish one of the Cankerlots off. You need to dodge. Okay, there's a whole fighting system in here as well, just like in the show. Okay, that's victory. Let's continue our way to tower 9. Come on, Elite. Now you're lagging behind. Doesn't matter. We're almost at the tower. There's some more enemies over there, it seems. Tower 9. What is that? 2 more enemies. How much time do we still have before Xana attacks again? 4.5 minutes. Okay, we have a battle. We can use a stronger move that will use up the little blocks that are underneath our health bar. This is our health bar. This is our mana points, action points, whatever it is. Okay, we won. Now everybody is at the tower. You can tell Elita to go in, go up the tower, enter code Lyoko. Of course, she cannot be devirtualized yet. But we can devirtualize our friends if I remember how to do that. Divert.Yumi, divert.Ulrich, and do I have to do divert.exe as well? There we go. An artifact for some reason. So there's a bunch of story that we haven't been caught up with because, you know, the Return to the Past before. But we are going to do another Return to the Past because apparently somebody has seen something. So RTTP to launch the program. And then rttp.exe. And then we have to wait a minute to return to the past. I hope you enjoyed this little view into IFSCL. I'll leave links to where I found it in the description below. Give it a check out for yourself. It's really awesome. I hope to figure out how to do all this stuff myself because I really want to play this game like it's intended. There should be an update coming out soon. The prospect is the 20th of March, which is in like 12 days from now. And I hope a lot of more story mode gets added because that's what I'm really looking forward to. If you liked the video, leave a like below. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you guys next time.